Looper, you're on comms with the zero-point stabilization team. You'll be our eyes and hands out in the field.
Tread carefully. All of reality ends if we fail.
Ah, yes, that old chestnut. Too bad that it's true every time. I'll focus on the overall construction of the stabilizer itself. Singularity, you're on making an autonomous AI software to run the machine. Looper. Looper, you're... Looper,
quit till I make myself clear. Marines don't get to quit till I make myself clear.
Not just anyone can fight for everyone.
Where?
Marines are made for this.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompts directly into Base 44. It gives me super
We just had our final Divisional Cup qualifiers before the break, and it was an absolute banger. We had Stable Ronaldo finally making out of Division 3 on NA West, but was he carried? We also had Lacey making his first Divisional 1 finals, but unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be already contested by the entire lobby, including Peterbot. We also had an insane comeback from Shark and Teeny, dropping almost 600 points on day 2 to salvage their tournament. And we have to talk about what is going on with Clix and Veno missing another finals. They've now missed 2 out of 3 of the finals this season. Should you be worried? There's a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it. We're going to kick off talking about a region I don't often talk about, NA West. You already know what this is going to be about. We have 2 of the biggest creators on Twitch coming back to Fortnite, competing and trying to get up the divisions. We have Stable Ronaldo doing his 7th last dance at this point, trying to get out of Division 3, and he's finally managed to do it. Yesterday, he tried with Veno. It didn't really work. He actually reached out to me and said, Ozzy, who can I get to carry me out of Division 3? I'm starting to think genuinely I'm a lost cause. And I thought, you know what? Muzz, right? Who is going to lock in, actually try for Ron, not run it down, not try to get kills, and help him qualify? And Muzz and Ronaldo officially did it. Not only that, they were actually 2nd place at one point in the tournament. Unfortunately, their last couple games didn't go their way, but they finished in 16th place overall, getting 290 points. They managed to drop 2 wins and a 2nd place, almost getting 3 wins in a row. So vibes were high. Ronaldo is continuing his competitive run in Fortnite. He said he does want to try to give Division 2 a go after the competitive break. So we have one of the GOATs back on Fortnite. And we also got to see how Lacey was going to do in his first time in Division 1. Lacey and Ark had a solid day 1, but they were only just inside top 50 going into day 2, and they hadn't yet got a victory royale. However, they kicked off day 2 with a bang, absolutely popping off, getting a win in one of their first few games, jumping up to top 15 on the leaderboard. But unfortunately, right at the very end of the tournament, things started to get a little bit rough, and it actually came down to a last game clutch. They needed to pop off in their last game if they wanted to qualify and secure the top 50, and this is how the last game went. Come on.
Oh,
literally
no,
could not
they
be
got
worse.
A horrible zone.
Oh, we can kind of skirt around. Wait, he might be okay to get around. For now, anyway. But it still goes back up again, even after this.
I'm gonna shock it. Come.
This was good. This was good. This is good. That's not good.
You good?
That's not good at all.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my god, I'm already feeling that.
He's actually 1 HP.
Oh
Go
no.
on, get him up.
Nice.
Yes, get him up. Nice. I'll get the refresh.
Still have a shot.
Huge.
I got 2 chug jugs and 555.
Wait, 555. Okay, he's max, and we got shockwaves. That's so big. Ark just killed a llama. I don't know how this kid was so stacked as a solo, but this is good. They're both alive at 335. This is huge. As a duo in a top.
I'm trying to get a little bit of builds here.
Come on. I
I
think they've done 339. I think Lacey's done it. I think that's it. Let's win the game. Just extra points. Come on. Secure it. Top 5. I think it's 2v1v2 again. And the solo is fighting the height. 2v2. And they just got grief. Shockwave up. Go, Lacey. Go. Win it. Go, Lacey. Come on, Lacey. Do it, please. I want to see him have the confidence here. Oh, they're not going for it.
One shot down.
Okay, they're securing the win. That's smart.
Come down. Stay down.
I wanted the big pop-off play. Oh, it's 2v1. They 100% win. They win their last game to make Div 1 finals. Come on.
Wow.
Nice! That does it, right?
100% that does it, without a doubt.
Nice! We made finals! Let's go! Bang!
It was such a good way to end the tournament, not only with Ron making it through Division 2 and Lacey getting his first Divisional 1 finals in his first week in Division 1. I was watching alongside Jinx. He was hyping up, having a whole bunch of fun. It was so exciting to see a bunch of communities get around competitive Fortnite that haven't really been involved as heavily recently. And it's been super, super fun to watch these guys play. And it looks like they are locked in. They are going to keep going for it. Unfortunately, within about 5 minutes, Lacey was then trying to figure out where he was going to drop in the finals. And this happened.
Yo, look at the map, bro. Oh my god.
You got this, bro.
So the entirety of NA West is landing on me.
Oh my god.
There's 30 teams on a 9 chess split. What is? Yo, I've never seen anything like this.
Dude, I swear there's teams spawning into this finals to contest you. I swear to God, there's not this many teams in finals. Like, I'm so confused. Now, obviously, all these teams are not going to go here, but I do truly think at least 1 or 2 of them will. Lacey is starting to very quickly realize why I've been warning him that NA West Divisional Finals will not be as easy as he was expecting. But honestly, I am super impressed. People are going to say Lacey got carried. Obviously, Ark played better than Lacey, but I think the fact that Lacey went from Division 3 to 2, 2 to 1, and then made it to the first Divisional Finals all first try is very impressive. I think Lacey is starting to show out and show you guys what I've been talking about, him being a lot better than people seem to expect. But finals is going to be a different ballpark. I was actually talking to Ark and Lacey in a call at the end of the tournament. Lacey was trying to ask me for advice on where to drop, what to do, and honestly, I didn't really have anything for him. I advised he probably shouldn't mark on the drop map, should come up with a strategy and surprise contest someone or cook up some different strategies to try to pull out in the finals, because anywhere he marks, he is almost definitely going to be targeted. Now, if you look at the leaderboard as well, Lacey was very quick to point out, not only did he place top 50, he also beat Peterbot. Peterbot and Rise came in 32nd in the divisional finals, getting 686 points, whereas Ark and Lacey came 31st with 688 points. So Lacey managed to officially outplace Peterbot. Now, he was quick to point this out, but when Peterbot jumped in the call and told him that he's now going to start contesting if he rubs it in, Lacey very quickly backtracked on that one and also openly said wherever he goes in finals, if Peterbot chooses that drop spot, he will not be contesting, he will be leaving. Now, this NA West Div finals is actually very stacked. It is not just Peterbot and Rise Lacey's gonna have to deal with. Kanata and Sphinx made it through. We had Rapid made it through. We actually had Acorn make it through. A whole bunch of tier 1 central players, as well as the usual names on West like Retro and Phoenix that Lacey's gonna have to watch out for. So it will be a very solid first test of Lacey's skills in a final this stacked, because it's going to be interesting. Moving on to our usual regions, EU and NA. I actually want to kick off talking about EU because if you watched day 1, you know there was a very big team that was outside qualification. We had Shark and Teeny finishing day 1 on, I think, about 110 points. They managed to average under 10 points per game for their 11 games. It was absolutely brutal. I had no idea what was happening with the duo. I assume they just weren't taking the tournament that seriously because honestly, on a good day, I think Shark or Teeny as a solo could average more than 10 points a game, but day 2 they came out absolutely swinging, managed to drop an almost 600 point day on day 2 to clutch up the qualification. They absolutely popped off at the end of this tournament, getting a 27 elimination win in their last game to come 42nd to just jump inside that top 50. I was actually talking to Shark in my stream chat about what happened. He said he actually cried after qualifying because he was so happy, he was so relieved, and he was so excited with how well they played. Day 1, he actually couldn't play properly because he was so tired from exams. I always forget that Shark is literally a kid. This dude was dealing with exams, which made him absolutely dud day 1 and then fly through the lobby on day 2. It was very exciting to see Shark and Tina get across the line, but unfortunately, we are actually missing quite a few big name EU teams after finals. So, missing out on finals this week, we have no Rezon Volko, no Shura pairs, we have Ghost and Jewel missing out, Vico and Malabuka, the land champions coming in 65th, no Titty and Minori, no Money and Fanayan, Savage and Velo missing out, placing 82nd. I don't really have much more to say. I've already said it all. Yes, Savage and Velo are looking a bit rough right now. They were getting live coached by Sven, which seemed to help a little bit on the day 2, but Savage did have Velo's comms muted as part of having Sven's comms muted, so I didn't really get to hear too much from Velo's perspective, but I can't imagine they were too happy with not qualifying through to another finals. It is unfortunate. We'll see what happens with that duo after the break. We have Faded and Khan, Ping and Yapko, Mustache and Panzer getting 148th. Taser now pairing up with Chicho, missed out on 149th. Pix and Frantic in 160th. Noah and Cringe in 181st. Fredoxy and iDrop in 269th. Marius Walks missing out. Vanya missing out again with Nefrizzi. And Mongol and Hydro in 432nd. So, Shark continue able to clutch up and get that top 50, but there is a lot of big teams missing out on the finals this week. I will say, as a potential vibe save here though, with Mr. Savage and Velo, I already talked about how Savage fans were able to find two teams that were actually trading kills in the play-ins, which then dropped them above Savage and Velo. Those two teams, I believe, have now been disqualified, as Savage and Velo have gone from 84th to 82nd. So if two more teams are banned or disqualified before heats on Friday, Savage and Velo might still have their dream of esports World Cup alive, because right now I feel like they really need a win. I don't know if there's just something in the water this week, but NA was not without its upsets either. You probably saw day one, Clix and Veno had a really rough day. I think they got like 170 points, which means they needed to back it up on day two with basically a 500-point day. And while Clix and Veno did play much better on day two, they weren't able to pull it off, and they ended up finishing in 127th. So that means Clix and Veno have missed 2 of the 3 Divisional Cup finals. Now, again, it is worth pointing out a lot of the stuff I talked about during week 1 did apply here. Clix was traveling. He's filming a video for Mr. Beast. He was streaming from the Mr. Beast headquarters day 1 on an uncomfortable setup, bad ping, you already know the deal. Day 2, he was actually playing from Thea's setup in Arkansas because it was her birthday. Did a lot better, didn't actually even stream the event. Veno was live, but Clix didn't stream it to try to have the PC perform even better. It wasn't enough to get them across the line, so this was a very disappointing Div Cup again. But like I said last time, I'm not too worried. When this duo is actually back at their setups, locked in, dialed in, I am not concerned at all. Obviously, missing 2 out of 3 is incredibly rough. We are about to now go into a break in tournaments, but we still have Esports World Cup first, and that's what has me more worried. I was actually saying after the rough day 1, or even potentially before the rough day 1, if I had known, I would have probably even suggested that Clix and Veno just take the Divisional Cup off this week and lock in on the Esports World Cup. Right now, this is a Divisional Cup right before a huge break. Yes, FNCS is coming up, but it is still pretty far away. I feel like Reload and the Esports World Cup is far more important, which Clix has already said on stream with Veno that after this birthday celebration with Thea, he is back locked in, grinding for this weekend. He will not be distracted. He'll be at his setup and hopefully to perform, because there's only 2 spots left on NA, and I feel like that should definitely be their major focus right now. But before people jump all over Clix and call him out and call him terrible, not only do we have huge teams miss out on EU, there's also a lot that missed out on NA. We have no Aoxy and Jojo, no King and Craze, no Dolzier and Tyler, no Booger Braids, no Victor and Paper, no Reed and Cooper, no Sales and Vert, no Kanata and Sphinx, no Epic Whale Pump, no Noxy Mason, and no Bucky Cam. So it wasn't just Clix and Veno that struggled this week. It looks like EU and NA have kind of already gone on vacation. We're coming into the summer break. We're about to have a few weeks off tournaments, and it seems like quite a few pros have kind of lost their head coming into that, because this is probably 2 of the biggest finals misses I've ever seen. I've never seen this many pros miss out on finals on 1 week. There is definitely something off. Don't worry, we do still have some big teams in the finals. The finals are still looking very fun. I'm still excited for them. I'm going to break down the drop map and talk about some of the things I'm looking forward to. On NA Central, we have a lot of our big name teams uncontested. We have Peterbot and Poyo uncontested again at the strip, looking like they're going to potentially be able to win this one. Again, Cold and Rapid managed to edge them out last week, but Cold and Rapid also uncontested. Both teams looking really good to go head to head again, potentially for the 3rd week in a row now. I'd love to see both these teams going at it right down to the wire. We do have other big name teams uncontested, like Harvey and Aminish. We have Acorn and Bolt. We have Josh and Eomzo. Liam and Veer have actually ended up taking North Battlewood. AIDS and Ritual now taking South Battlewood. The finals drop map is looking very good for our big teams, but there are also some big names contested. Higgs and Curve have now left South Battlewood. They are not contesting AIDS and Ritual anymore, and they're actually contesting G-Money and OSID on the far south of the map. So this is going to be very interesting both for Higgs and Curve and AIDS Age and Ritual. That is a huge boost to Age and Ritual, who've had a bit of a quiet season so far, but they did do really well in the finals last week. One of their biggest issues actually being the game they went down off spawn to Higgs and Curve. Now that having to worry about that, I have very high hopes for Age and Ritual in this finals. Interested to see how Higgs and Curve do go against G Money and OCID. They aren't the only team contested down on this part of the map. To their east, triple contested Neo, Northern, and Cyclops. We still do have Cluster Coast being contested. Jargu up against Muzz, with Reed and Cooper obviously not qualifying. They will not be dropping here. We have triple con now that Booga is no longer dropping the Grove. His drop is now triple conned Aviv, Contrap, and City. So this finals is looking very spicy, but I do think some of our big teams that have been super consistent with their drops uncon should come out. I pretty much have eyes on my top 5 as a rough top 5. Probably Shadow Virgo, Peter Bopoyo, Cold Rapid, Josh Yomzo, and Acorn Bolts. I do think some of the other uncon teams, Aegis Ritual, definitely would like to put them on my list, but I want to see them be a little bit more consistent other than that, just that one finals performance. But things looking good for a stacked finals. EU is looking pretty similar to NA. We have Chino and Pablo uncontested at the strip again. Folks and Thomas are uncontested at Harbor. Sky and Scroll are locking down Frosted. Hari and Cammy are on their split as well. But one of our big teams that did manage to clutch up the quality talked about, Shark and Teeny, despite coming off a super hot day 2. It looks like apparently Hydrox and Zarbe's team feeling like Shark and Teeny are not playing that great right now because they are triple contesting Calamari. I really do not think that is the smartest choice, but we'll see what these teams can pull off. Chap and Flix here over at the Grove as well. We don't only have Calamari being triple contested. For whatever reason, Cringe and Twy are going up against Akira Mumsy and Clays and Passive on what I think is not even that good of a split. To be contested on this split is a bit strange, but to have 3 teams going there is a little bit unbelievable. We do have Dam and Damus uncontested for the very first time on the far south. I'm super excited to see what Dam and Damus can pull off. You will notice there are a lot more teams contested in these finals, and we are having pros like Muzz point this out, saying that maybe this map needs to have some loot added to it. Maybe the splits need to be buffed a little bit, because unfortunately, there are a lot of people contested compared to other maps in the past. One of those teams actually being our reigning Div Cup champions, Twek and Gonzo. They are now being contested by Pink and Chris after winning last week from what is not really the best split on the map, but it was good enough to win a Div Finals. Understandably, Pink now wants to go there. That is the job he has been practicing this season, and that is definitely going to affect Twek and Gonzo. But now we get to see whether Twek and Gonzo can continue their momentum and how well they can do while contested. This is going to be a very fun finals to watch, despite a lot of the big teams missing out.
Stop living on a prayer and get State Farm.
They're coming straight in. Trust me, I've got nothing.
I am the right then back.
They're pushing. Get out of there.
About damn time.
Seriously? What's the move?
We killed them all.
You wanna fight and we having a fight.
Go.
I'm with you, but you know I survived.
What if you could build a premium business-ready website in minutes using AI, but still have pixel-level control?
Name an EU player that's a better fragger than him real quick.
Can't.
Thank you. Even P said it. Oh,
Inglés es increíble, amigo. Tengo que empezar a soltarme.
Tenés que
Posta
empezar a
empiezo soltar
soltarte.
What's going on?
I'm not playing this game, bro.
Oh, this is...
Oh, you said you want to go take a shit.
No, I'm not playing this shit.
No, yeah, he needs a guy to go eat. He's eating.
No ammo.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, Pete, what about you? Any downfalls you're praying on, my boy? Maybe
100%.
Who?
Agers, Mr. Savage.
Okay.
Yeah. Why ages though?
Clicks.
I was gonna say that took a minute.
You told him.
What? Ew!
Ew! Yo, wet willies are so gross.
We got Resigns and Tinker! Oh, no. Yep. See, I'm here. That's it.
Wait, craziest part is, Resign's actually got to win. My man needed to practice. My man actually had to practice. 1 of 8 LAN winners.
Yo, but for real.
Whoa, wait. No, technically 1 of 7, right? Because Poyo won 2.
Play a catch cup, you, me, you, and Peter.
You're down?
Oh, God. Are you down?
No.
You are ruining it.
I mean, that would be a good-ass trio, though. Pete, Focus, and Shark would be a disgusting trio.
You are.
Why?
Put me against Peter.
Nah, he's doing too much. Pete. Click said
1v1.
What?
Click said 1v1 him.
You gotta get a little better first. Maybe a couple wins after guesses, then we can play. Is that okay with you, sir? What?
Yo.
Alright. A multi-millionaire. I don't give a about anything anymore. Okay, I don't like one single person.
What's
I got
up?
green car,
Hey.
green girl.
What are you doing?
How are we somehow... I don't get how we're somehow turning that into, like, an insult. Like, I genuinely don't get it. How are we somehow turning that back on clicks? Like, this community is insane to me. How that can possibly be an insult. Well, that was true. Like, what do you mean? It's super corny? No, it's not. I don't understand some of y'all. I really don't. Like, I genuinely don't get some of y'all.
Wait, is this mine?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Future.
Yo, dude, I was gonna go down past his knees. What the fuck?
What are you doing? Wait, is this mine?
Yeah.
Yo.
Dude, it's actually gonna genuinely go past his knees.
Oh.
It's still, there's still more coming out, bro. Holy shit.
Future.
Bro, Peter beat.
It's like
clicks. How many FNCS have clicks?
How many FNCS have clicks?
Same FNCS.
Ich bin aber trotzdem. Yo, bro. Nice mechanics. Really nice.
Why are you making fun?
Nice. Really good.
What do you make fun?
I'm not making.
Who are you? What's your nickname?
My name is Maxi.
And why are you making fun?
I'm not making fun.
You are.
No.
Because of the stream?
Yeah, because for the stream, yeah.
Yeah. Just go.
Damn, homie actually folded so quick too. He was like physically running away. Homie was literally running away.
Welcome to Dusseldorf. It's an accomplishment you made it something after one command
this was hilarious.
You shut up at every big stage of Dusseldorf.
This is so good. Done on all those stages. You have it all. The dream girl, dream car, but no major win. No wonder your brand is called Dreamin', because you're still dreaming of that FNCS. Spotlight is on now. Better not choke contesting our 6-time champ. A part of me almost wishes they did that, bro. It actually makes me wish they did that.
I'm not gonna lie. This
Freaking finish!
Oh,
the stars
dude.
are aligning, chat. The greatest comeback of all time.
I
can't even celebrate no more.
It was actually so sad, man.
Yeah,
that was actually
that
so
OC
sad.
landed on him, but you're dying to OC, bud. You deserve to lose if you're dying to OC.
All my life.
Get clippy. Okay.
Dude, Shark was flying in the practice
Oh,
room.
chat saying cold con. Someone tweeted they're landing them. What?
Yo, what? Yeah, or what?
A lot of aim training recently.
Yeah, maybe because I'm on 280 ping.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
It's so...
me out to Brazil, bro. Might as well play from there.
Why'd they... It was so weird how that fixed after the first day. Like, or the second day. I thought it was going to stay broken the whole time, but it did fix. Why couldn't they have that fixed from the start?
Hi, Peter. 2v2, okay?
What?
2v2. Asian player. No.
Not right now.
No?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. No, their faces, bro. No. I mean, to be fair, at least he wasn't mean. It was just honestly no. Like, I'm locking in no. You know what I mean? Like, you should never feel bad saying no in the playroom like it's your time. But, like, it just feels so bad. And the players are standing there, bro. They were so excited. No. I should laugh. I feel bad, man.
Bro, I need to get away from you, bro. I'm on a diet, and you're about to make me lose my diet. What? These are so good, bro.
5 minutes later.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh my.
He has to fucking.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hello, bro. We getting lit?
Yeah.
Got me up. Bang, baby.
What?
Getting no.
Whoa, what's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
I can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make a call.
I'll be in my office.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Book sharing app.
A workflow manager that
Tracks who still owes for the group lunch.
Trash duty schedule. Since no one seems to care.
just built a
I just created a goal tracking system.
We built the same thing, didn't we?
Yep.
Can this thing manage contact?
Is the SOC 2 compliant?
I want to animate this graph.
Create a party planner.
Profesor de español.
An inter-office dating app. For dogs. For office dogs. You know what I mean?
Hank, we have plenty of time now that Bobby's out of the house.
Maybe I could do something with my hands. Like I always say, never leave home without your welder's kit.
He does always say that, but I still often forget.
Thanks for coming home with me this weekend. Now that we're dating, it's important your parents know I'm a man. Bagman, carry Connie's bags to the door and then be gone. She called me a man.
Hello, redneck cohort.
Huh, looks like Bobby and Connie are official. Talking about doing no dang old hard launch, man.
Damn you, Bobby Hill!
Peggy, that's against golf etiquette.
What does golf etiquette say about me jamming this club into your mouth?
It's frowned upon.
Hank and I have learned our communication skills could be a little better.
She's got a crush on you.
Oh, no. It's not what it looks like. Oh, what the Connie?
This one good one. This one real.
Oh god, I was watching this. Wait, this is my stream, I think. Oh no, it's not. No, it's Mac's stream. Oh, dude, Jace's keyboard was so trippy.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You got it? This too? This too? This too? This too? Bro, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Come on. He did a push up. Wait, he did a push up the next day? Wait, Fax did a push up the next day?
Oh my god.
Great.
Oh,
They're
shit.
absolutely great. You know, yesterday does not matter at all.
This was
It
bad.
shouldn't matter. Have you recovered from being pickaxed by a shark?
Oh, what the
I'm really doing this. Are we serious? Okay, that didn't even happen.
Dude, that was
a
so
nightmare.
good by Frankie. Dude, Frankie absolutely killed this event. I'm not gonna lie. Some people were a bit skeptical when Frankie first came along because I think her like dry British humor kind of rubbed people the wrong way. Now that she's like in the scene more, dude, Frankie is actually the biggest W for the broadcast. She's so good. Like it's the right amount of like brutal and like kind of like she's not afraid to say it, but also it's still like, dude, I love Frankie. She adds so much.
I need an English speaking. You sure don't want to just arrest me quick? This is for a viral clip. Okay.
That's the road name. 23. Oh, wow. 24. The name's Tim.
My hands are very dirty.
Knuckles, Tim. They call him Timmy Tough Knuckles.
This is why Bucky was sick the next day. That is what I had to lose my duo for. We're out here fist bumping randoms on the street. Oh my god, bro. I need a new duo. Why are they saying Peterbot? Pete just wasn't here. Wait, why was this Peterbot has crazy aura? It's literally the crowd of people following me. F you, Pickaxe. This is my moment. How do we make this about Peterbot? He wasn't even there. What do you mean? The crowd was there for me. F you. They thought it was Pete. No, that crowd was following me for like 10 minutes. What do you mean they thought it was Pete?
Chat, look at the food selection we got here. Dude, okay, that is very good. I'm not gonna, I was f***ing that up. But for you, you should probably get the chicken.
Dude, come on.
My bad.
I'll try some of that.
Where you have a bug in your hair, bro?
Where?
Not again.
Don't.
Bro.
He's trying to recreate the forward clip where he puts the bug in my hair.
No, I don't. Look. You do. I'm not. Can I remove it? Can I remove it or no?
Yeah, go.
Good boy. Good boy.
Honestly, because he's my little brother, I'm allowed that.
Right now, really have to make this moment.
Yes!
And nobody's really claiming the high ground. Yes!
Oh, Savage?
Come on,
Wait, Savage was full hate watching. What the fuck? I mean, sorry, Fag was full hate watching.
Go back! Go back! I think surprisingly, look at their loadout, Spinny. You almost never guess they
Oh my god!
Wait, I didn't realize they were full hate watching.
Oh my god!
He needs that for the full kill. That for the full kill. Getting sprayed from all around.
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He choked! Oh my god! He's leading choke! Oh my god!
He would have got it!
He would have got it!
Okay, it was already clutching for ages though.
Yeah, I think when you look
I
at
might
a
have to
lot
run
of
on
these
stage and
guys
take Yell in front of him.
mentioned there, right? We have guys.
I think everyone's on. Are we sure we're not sneaky Conan?
Wait, where are you landing?
No.
How do you not know where you're landing?
No, they had a plan though, dude. Resigns had a good plan. What do you mean? Tinker had him locked in. I guess it's because it was Tinker's plan, not Resigns. No, they knew, bro. I interviewed them like the next day, and Resigns do everything. My man's he's just doing it for the camera.
I know Cold Brother.
Better than any
you know
fragger
they keep spamming? I look like him.
Yo, hell.
What is this, bro? Hey, by the way, guys, you're not allowed to bring the food over there, by the way. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, no. So I don't have to be the one to like beat your ass, but like you're not able to go over there. Yeah, of course. Dude, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Fit check us. What you got on the shoes? What these? Those on Travis? Okay. You got the PJ pants on?
Dude,
type shit. You don't even need to wear pants.
Honestly, the beef between Peter and I isn't really even me. I don't really have beef.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Everyone thinks I have drama with Clicks, but to be honest, I don't think he's gonna con me.
He just always talks about me. Every single sentence, all I hear is clicks, clicks that. It's just.
I didn't actually see this.
And when he's last place in the tournament and I'm second place, he'll just land on me and try to eliminate me. So it's no benefit for him.
I think he's a tier 1 pump faker, and if he does con me, I'd like to see him do it in a real tournament.
Definitely some weird hatred going on. I'm ending it this weekend though.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm about to go watch Shark. The future. The real future. Yeah, he's 1v1 in Josh Riley right now. Apparently he's pickaxing 3 rounds.
You want to get a bet?
Yeah, what's the bet?
What do you got?
I got Shark.
I have Josh.
Why?
Pete literally just wanted the bet. Like, Pete literally, like, didn't even... He was committed to the bet before he even knew which person he was betting on. Is that not... What do you mean? Like, it didn't matter which answer Rise gave. He was going to bet on the other one.
20 chicken nuggets.
Alright, bet.
Don't scam me.
When you flying? Is that geek bar, bro?
No, that's not mine. Or yes, it is. Mine.
Okay, does your chat spam every time they see Philo?
Yeah, they spam everyone's name, bro. Look, they're spamming Ghost right now.
Wait, actually, what is that? Is that... Dude, these guys are actually getting so hyped, though. They're actually getting so hyped.
Oh, fucking crazy. He is a display. Oh my god!
What are they replacing with?
Oh yeah, chat. We got some news to share with you guys. Eric, when he got his hair transplant in Turkey, he used fucking ass hair, chat.
They're about to grill him for that. That wasn't supposed to be public.
Dude, Amar was talking about that as well. I didn't know that was even possible. I don't know whether that happened or not, but Amar was talking about that.
Do my best. And sure enough,
dude, the walk-off is kind of tough, bro. Being able to walk off the stage, oh, that's actually fucking tough, bro.
I cannot wait to see what they bring to
That was less
No,
tough.
but correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it Germany and Russia, EU?
So they're not part of the European Union.
What's the point? Can't you still travel? It's the same country. Or no? No. It's not.
That's Europe.
Oh, yeah. It's like United States.
2, 1, go.
Dude, this was so troll. This is how bored everyone was when the internet was out, bro.
Better sleep is simple. Just track your activity. Avoid blue light. Get adequate exposure to natural light. Or maybe you just need a little more from your mattress. An adjustable base offers personalized comfort with customizable head and foot positions that can help relieve back pain and alleviate snoring. Elevate your sleep at Ashley.
The wind is gusting so hard right now.
Moment is
at hand for JJ Spawn here. Let's go, JJ! He's back into the breeze.
Go get it, Keegan.
It's good when everything depends on it. It's good when it's Z-Star.
Shit! Yo! Factory's fast!
What's up?
EU1!
This was cool.
I'm gonna say Hicks, and you're gonna say pickaxe.
No, dude.
Ready? Everyone! 3, 2, 1, Hicks! Pickaxe! And they on top!
What? Wait. I say all kinds. I say words.
Say it.
Me too.
Drop it.
You say words too? Oh, we know.
Oh, we know. No, we know. Oh, shit. No, bro.
Bro,
Don't. No, don't.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Dude, the walkouts were really good. The walkouts were actually
He
sick.
hits the shot and Vino does it. Game 1 opener.
Vino, congratulations on yet another victory royale on land.
I was watching this. This is so good.
To full damage during your drop. So what was it like to play the whole game as a solo?
It was tough. I was trying to hit every shot I could, stay above surge, and
The break is too good.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
And it's great that you did because you were 50th on the leaderboard going into this one.
Oh, so you are calling them. You just.
Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because Cole took Frantic from Gazer and Gazer my boy.
Oh, okay.
Dude resigns his face, bro. Literally face palming.
What? I'm gonna leave it on that note for a bit.
What place you get? 31st. He got 31st?
No, you.
Oh, this is. I didn't even.
Who is this guy?
Who is
He's the
this?
champion. Production.
Absolutely doesn't even know who it is.
Why are you even here?
No.
Where you landing at?
Production the go. Wait. Hold on.
You ain't even walk.
Wait, he don't.
Go.
I don't want to do the whole thing.
This was actually not that bad.
Go. Yep.
That was actually not that bad. If he stuck the landing, it would have been better.
Here, I'll help you up.
Yeah, no. Hey, you good, bro. He did a cartwheel. Low key, the cartwheel. Just one. Say, good boy.
One player
We
needs
play
to go
West
down,
better
and it
than
won't
this
be a
shit.
worry for him, but right now,
We
with
for
active
sure
one
play
player,
West better
We
than
play
this.
they
West.
can take
100%.
damage it down, and they have
100%,
one
just me, though,
game
not you.
left.
It's Sato. Oh my God, Sato.
What is happening? What is happening? What is
First
happening?
round, Sato.
Did Ahmad just kidnap someone? What's happened?
Ridiculous.
Oh my God, triple headed first.
What's happening?
I missed it. I'm sorry. Okay, we're not kidding this out.
Dude, Aminish is too funny, bro. He actually just knows his ass. It's too good. Like, Aminish knows his mechs suck.
One? Oh my God.
Aminish.
Right, going back to Veno, right? How do you think?
Dude, if I was up there, I would rip it.
You have a plan to come in and then
100%. I'd have to.
So apparently, funny enough, apparently Bucky was actually invited up there for that segment. Like, they came and prepared it with me and told me, like, yo, you're going to come up. They even got the producer to come out. I was like, okay, the camera's going to go to you. You're going to walk out. So I didn't know Bucky was invited. So when they were like, yo, Bucky, come up here as well, I didn't know they actually were inviting him. Otherwise, I would have told him to come up there. But maybe not so much now. My man is never getting invited back up there now. You did so well on the broadcast. Thank you. Yeah, this was crazy. Okay, so this is actually crazy. Every single time Kyoto wasn't playing, he would wear this eye mask. Like, he would literally play, and then he would put the eye mask on. I don't know if Kyoto has, like, eye issues, or whether he just does this, or it's something else. I don't know. But he wore this all the time. Every time I saw him and he wasn't playing, he was wearing this eye mask. I think he must have eye strain or something.
What is I'm 6-0 him today. I'm landing on him, and I'm eliminating him.
Oh, so are you landing at Wonky Land too?
No, he's landing on Squibbly apparently, but he's lying. There's no way he lands Squibbly. He's a good boy. He's gonna go Wonky Land. I mean,
without me here, bro.
Oh my God, 100%, like 100%.
Right here,
Oh, that was a nice clip. The Shark was clipping some people.
Okay, clip me if you can. You probably can't. You're too bad.
Oh no.
Bro, you can't clip me. I'm too good for you.
Who is
Watch
this against? That was Veno. Yo, Veno just Yo, Veno actually just shit on him.
The game plan is just to show them who their daddy is. You know what I'm saying?
I love Sphinx, bro.
What's up?
Sphinx is too funny.
Pete, I don't know about the IRL one. You stick to the in-game fights. Forget the IRL shit.
500-pound monster talking right now?
Hey!
Is the 500-pound monster talking?
Why do y'all do this?
Is the monster talking right now? Give me a push-up now.
Wait, did he actually do it?
Bro, look at this. What the?
Bro, Pete might be the #1 deflector. It's actually crazy. Pete is very, very good. As soon as he's like getting flamed a bit, he's just so good at deflecting.
You sell on your website, Amazon, and beyond. We ship your orders, powered by Amazon's logistics network. Amazon Shipping. You sell it, we ship it.
Knuckles? The fuck do you mean Ola? What the fuck do you keep saying Ola?
Because I think Spanish is the closest to Asian language.
Why the fuck is the closest to fucking Asian language?
Well, English isn't.
There you are!
How is that my duo and my security? Those are the two people I brought to LAN with me. Bro, Webster was underrated this LAN, bro. Webster's got some clips, man. Webster's funny ass.
JR Josh Riley!
Bro, Josh grinded so hard. Do you know this dude's almost level 800? Do you know Josh was over level 800? He was the first one in the practice room every single morning. He was there early waiting for the doors to open. Dude's level 800.
Okay, right here.
Father and son.
Back up a little bit, right? Can't, bro.
No, look what it.
That is crazy.
Wait, bro.
Someone took the time to make
Bro,
this.
are you serious? We're getting griefed. Bro, oh my god, bro. Dude,
Sky.
You gotta turn your frontal crest on, bro. They got you.
You can't, because you can't even get to it.
Did y'all say hi? Bro, come on, bro. He's right there.
So they're
bro.
actually
Y'all
like
can't
proper
shake
beefing.
hands.
They're actually like proper
He keeps
beefing.
suggesting the whole boxing content, but like whenever you're around, I think he really just wants
Yeah, I'm good. They call me like Khabib, though. Put me in the wrestling ring, it's raps. They call you Khabab.
Yeah, Pops is
y'all
too
got
funny,
drinks,
bro.
food, whatever. I'm on a diet, though, so I'm trying to...
Face. Dude, Doxy. Bro, Doxy and X are mad funny, bro.
What is it with these EU girls? I smell.
They're not going out.
It's insane, bro. Like, I'm literally like, it's because we're like so tight. People will come by me. It's like shit. Like shiesty.
What are we doing? Marius, lock in, bro. You're cons. Till we get some Kovacs going or something. Kovacs doesn't require internet, bro. Come on. What the fuck is this?
I don't get how he's right next to me on 0 ping, but I'm 30 ping. How does that make sense? I'm telling you, bro. The tournament's dog shit. Everything about this entire trip's been dog shit, bro.
Oh yeah, the trip, yeah, the hotel.
Please, if you can please play for clicks.
Habibi.
Habibi.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's
That
good?
big poop in the house. Welcome.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Like 191.
What the fuck does that mean?
What?
191 what? Why would you say 191 what?
CM. Centimeters. Yes.
What's that in English?
Why don't you just say feet?
Feet? What the fuck is feet?
Like how tall you are? Like 6'1", 6'2".
I'm like 6'7".
The crowd is very loud. They're not loud for you. Do you?
What? I hate his face. Bro, the interviews were violations.
Let that get to you. You just have to block them out.
What was his face? Really?
No, in game or
Dude, the interviews were actually violations across the board. It was crazy. Like, I swear half the interviews were just like humiliation rituals.
All for jokes.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, what the barnacles? Brother.
Oh, shit.
Who's that? Dude. You sent me, pal?
Yo, these EU guys are disrespecting you on God.
I don't know if anyone.
The thing is, they don't brush their teeth, they don't put deodorant on. They can't disrespect you, bro.
Damn.
The thing is, we come prepped. You over there, it smells like a stink bomb.
Yo, type shit.
That's okay.
I got fucking bombarded by fans out there.
Dude, I would have saved you, bro. I saved Acorn. I would have went out there and bodyguarded
He
you,
actually
bro.
did. Webster was the bodyguard, bro.
Man, don't worry, I got you anytime, bro. Come on. Frantic typed, holy f***, he's so hot in my chat. Like, come on, Frantic, don't do that.
How's this meant to happen?
Acorn was so confused. Acorn was like, what the fuck? And Acorn was so confused.
This shotgun, this chaos reloaded.
I'm so sorry for what Falcons. I apologize. Peter, I apologize for what he's about to do to your jersey.
What?
This is not a bra.
What? He can't even get it over his head. Okay, how is that possible? Genuinely, how is that possible? Like, Fax is a big dude. I love him. But how does it not fit over our head? Like, what do you mean? Like, how can your head be bigger? I don't get it.
L'indice. Cioè, tu guarda il suo indice, bro. Guarda il suo indice. TYG.
Like, I'm a big dude, but I feel like my head is the same size, no? Like, I feel like if I tried to put on Pete's jersey, it would just get stuck at the neck. You know what I mean? But I feel like I would get it over my head, no? I actually don't know.
He's a Ahmad, huh? Yeah. Hazers, he called you a dummy.
Oh my God, Mr. Aura!
A Velo.
And I'm not talking about Mr. Savage.
Chat, who y'all got? Who's got more aura, Faxity or Levin?
He's Levin.
Keep it a buck. You still watch your games.
One has a rocket though.
What?
Remember I used to watch a lot of your guys' games? You don't get coach vibe anymore.
Bro, Fax didn't even hear that part, bro. That's just a side quest going on in this conversation right now. Dude, these guys were so hyped.
It's hard to kind of quantify this. Is it like
LeBron James and Peter are both hanging off a cliff,
right? Like
you can only save one of them.
There is so many duos that we kind of highlight.
LeBron James is a dead man.
Like, hey, we don't. These
I mean, like, is that even a question? It's like it's friend versus a random.
Yes!
Wait, what? Yo, Pete was hating on Nico? Okay, to be fair, actually, wait, the Gentlemates fans did boo Pete at Globals. That's kind of fair. That is actually totally fair.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it. And it's real. One thought leads to more thoughts. Layer by layer, taking shape. When you need your tools, bring them in. They just click. Okay, kick it up a notch. Create something smarter, something powerful. Style counts, so give it your touch. Big or small. Next idea hits at 2 a.m. Of course it does. Keep building. Ask yourself, wait, I built this? Damn right. Base 44. Build it your way.
Running an online brand? Yeah, it's a lot. Getting your domain on Wix Domains? Easy. Type it. Find it. Own it. Whatever you're creating, there's a domain for that. Put your name on it. Go to Wix Domains.
That's actually totally fair. Dude, Nikov is going through it though, man. Nikov was next to me. I felt so bad, bro, because he had eye drop Mario to didn't make finals. And then he was watching all of finals for Akira Kurama. That's it. Like, that is brutal, bro. Compared to last LAN, where they literally had first and second, like, they had everyone, like, oh, dude. It was a brutal day for Nikov. I honestly felt bad.
It's fucking crazy. Like, bro, I got a cup. Told me to get a car. I got a cup.
Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, what the?
I'm supposed to be in your head. Oh, I'm in love now, guys.
What the fuck?
Your wife is having a...
What the fuck? What was the context of that? They were explaining about how Europeans kiss on the cheek as a greeting. Fact that it's normal in my culture. I mean, to be fair, that is pretty normal in a lot of Middle Eastern culture too. I think Fax want an excuse to kiss Blood X, but like, I respect that. That's actually pretty normal in their culture. You're jealous? Maybe I am. Am I jealous? Maybe I'm jealous. Fuck, I don't know.
Kid, and it could happen any moment. But you're here for Fortnite.
I'll be a streamer now. Bringing it home today. Bringing it home. Yes.
I'm so happy I don't have to miss Globals now, bro. Oh my God, I'm so happy I don't have to miss Globals.
Yeah, look, shadow box.
Let me get one too. Hey.
Dude, Papa Poyo was too good. Look how much more room there was in this room, though.
What a go, bro.
Okay. So there's, you love me.
Of course, man. Reason 1v1, bro.
Come on. Can you please say that on the broadcast?
Zeke?
I think we're gonna look.
Yeah.
I think I was looking.
Wait, did someone cool my name? Bro, someone cool my name.
Yeah. I don't. No, the last book I read was almost 12 years ago, or 14 years ago.
You are
28.
20?
Yeah, 28. So my last book I read I was 14 years old.
I mean, probably it's better than half of these guys.
Yeah, you're right.
Outside noise affect them,
You're not wrong.
which is very
Dude, this
easy
was...
to do on a big stage like this.
Yeah, I mean, I even think.
Hey, how we doing over here, guys? Hey, my name is Webster. I'm friendly. I come from America. I'm from Texas. But I just wanted to say, it was nice to meet you. The name's Tim.
Okay, wait. Dude, I actually love Webster, bro. He's stupid. Okay, why do I actually love Webster?
Oh, baby, what?
I hope he actually has the tism, for sure.
Hey, Poppy, you know you have so much aura? Has anyone ever told you that?
We're gonna show it. You know?
What do you...
Look.
Okay.
10 push-ups.
10 push-ups?
Okay. Damn. Good push-ups, too.
Good boy.
Come on. Wait, what is he?
What the? I was confused by that, too, but I just chose not to speak on it because I still didn't know what's happening.
Oh, hey, Raz, how's it going, sir? You're the GOAT, man. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
I have autism.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have autism. Dude, Webster actually has got so many clips in this video. So good. That's what I learned, chat. I've learned that after my like 4th in-person Fortnite event. Fortnite kids aren't the smoothest when it comes to like dap versus handshake versus fist bumps. Whatever you do, just commit to what you did. If you're going for a handshake and they're going for a fist bump, just stick with the handshake until they switch it up. If you go for a fist bump, stick with the fist bump. I didn't have a single awkward like, that's all you got to do, bro. It's all you got to do. Just stick to one because they're going to fucking flip-flop that shit and it's going to be awkward as. I finally learned.
Yeah, 10 teams need to go down.
They're actually sleeping.
Are granted any points in their vote.
Thank you for being here, no cap.
Get ready. You know you have the crowd on your side, and right now, let's meet our final duos. The sky's the limit, and Scroll's only been going one direction since the year started. Up.
Give it up for Epic Rail and Pump. With 8 FNCS championships combined, this is a dangerous duo you can't count out.
Yesterday, they saved the best for last, but today, Hobby and Aminish are looking to pop off from the start. Let's get it.
Pressure burst punch or makes diamonds, and for Picks and Ghosts, they're looking to shine bright today.
Middle East FNCS champions, they rose to the challenge of qualing in day one. Bakusan Hero Finals is yours to crush.
The runners, Peterborough and Puyo. They've already dominated Global Land once, and they look to take over this one as well.
pressure for their seat in today's competition. Golden and Ozone, show us what you got.
Feel the breeze, it's cold and rapid. Winning a game in upper bracket today looked easy. For the lobby to stack, can they do it again?
The final stretch is about to begin, and Sky Jump and Bombsy, they're aiming to bring the trophy back home.
The crowd looks Riley. It's not going to be easy, so they look to feed off the energy to win it all.
Scroll, the numbers are saying that this is yours to take. It's yours to lose right now because you're the favorites in this competition. Do you feel like it's your time?
Hopefully, we practiced the whole week, and I think it's going to be maybe the time.
Benno was saying in an interview earlier this week that no one seems to have tried to counter you in Europe online. Do you feel like that could change today?
Yeah, I mean, we prepared for it in Grand, so with no one doing it, we're going to be even more prepared for it today.
So that means that we haven't seen everything from you yet?
Not at all.
Well, we've got 8 games to see it. Let's head to Levin.
Thank you very much, Frankie. I'm here with Rapid and Cold. You guys have quickly emerged as favorites coming out of NA. Rapid, I was talking to you backstage, and I could see you talking to Pete. It sounded like he was trying to get in your head a little bit, trying to rattle you, throw you off your game. How do you stay cool, calm, and collected?
I'm not gonna lie, I just ignore him.
Nothing you can say can get to you?
No.
Cold, earlier this year, when you and Rapid first formed, it wasn't instant, great results. I remember him saying he didn't feel like the chemistry was quite there yet. Here on the stage today, is your chemistry where it needs to be to lift that trophy?
Oh, 100%. You guys saw we won the last Div Cup, and we're going to win this one right here.
Every time you step on the stage, everybody's expecting a legendary Cold performance. How are you feeling going into the competition? Do you feel like anybody on this stage can mess with you at all?
Nah, nobody can mess with me. I hope you all know that.
Hey, whenever Cold speaks, you gotta listen. But I want to hear from the fan favorites. Frankie, take over.
Thank you so much, Levin. Reason. What was your reaction when you qualified through the upper bracket for today?
I mean, in our opinion, it was pretty expected. We wanted to qual. We knew we had the preparation for it. We were putting in the work, and we just wanted to do it because it's the home stage,
Are you prepared to be contested today, though?
Yeah, we already practiced a lot, but it is what it is. We'll do what we can, and yeah.
And I know that the crowd are going to be on your side. Noah, what's it like to have these guys in your corner?
Hey, vielen Dank an alle, die hier sind. Mach mal Lärm!
Reason, it feels fitting that we leave the last words with you. All around this arena, people have been chanting your name, playing your map, wearing your t-shirts, and getting so excited for you. But what do you want to say to them?
I mean, I'm going to say it in German. Ich danke an alle, ihr seid alle die Besten, egal wen ihr von uns supportet, egal ob es an der oder nicht. Ich liebe euch alle. And I want to say a special shout out as well to Faxity and especially Savage, to the Savage community. I'm doing this all for him and my viewers at home and here, I love you all. Ich liebe euch alle.
Best of luck, guys. Please, one more time as we head back to the desk. Give it up for Noah and Reason.
Oh man, it is going to be insane. I am so hyped, Vivid. I am so hyped. So many teams coming out here. And I love, too, that we kind of get to see a little bit of their personality, right, as they start to come out through these stage. Unfortunately, the camera missed it, my favorite one. As Pete kind of comes down up on the steps, starts rubbing his hands together, looks up, Faxity gets up, starts swinging his shirt around, bro. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited.
I mean, there is no question who Pete's the biggest fan in the stadium is. Look at that. He's over there. I see you back swinging that shirt once again. But it's cool to hear from all of the players. I think my favorite response there had to be Rapids, right? Levin kind of stirring the pot a little bit, or at least trying to, hey, man, hey, Pete's trying to get into your head, you know, what do you have to do? He's like, dude, I just don't even listen. Like, was he talking to me? I don't know.
Yeah, same with Reed and Cooper as well, asking about the off-spawn, how are things going to go, is it personal? They're putting all that aside. They're thinking, right, okay, this is the current situation. We're contested. If things don't go well, we'll go to plan B, we'll go to plan C. They're not letting all that outside noise affect them, which is very easy to do on a big stage like this.
Yeah, I mean, I even think back to like the Vidil part, right? We got to talk with him and him getting emotional, hearing the fans kind of go crazy. You know, now more than ever with 8 games, right? So we're kind of used to the more traditional 6. We now have 8 games. We have to try and do this all in one go. And like you say, we've got this crowd. We now have a ton of expectations. We have a bunch of pressure. We have a stacked lobby. How do we focus through that?
It's really, really hard. Yeah. It is just super, super hard. Every single player is going to have their own form of kind of reset, right? Something that they kind of resort back to, a thought maybe, some sort of breathing technique. I know a couple of our players were very, very persistent on the idea like, hey, listen, man, I need gum. I need to be chewing gum when I'm up there on the stage. Right? Just all of those little things. It's going to be different for every single one of these players, which is why we always talk about the importance of experience, because if you have been up on a stage like this before, you know what works for you.
Yeah, and I suppose coming into this, right, everything is new for these players. A lot of players will have the first-time experience. It's a different environment to what you're used to. You're on a different desk. You're in front of a massive crowd. You're on a stage. You've got lights. You've got cameras. All that stuff is brand new. You're not used to that. But as soon as they sit in that seat and their eyes lock in that monitor, it's back to normal. It's just Fortnite. They've got to try and lock into that and try and drown out everything else. I've never been on a stage like that. Vivid, you've had the pleasure of doing it. It must be really, really difficult to do that, but they have to do it. Just go back to what you know, stick to the plans, and don't let anything else affect you.
Yeah, I had a moment not too long ago to hop on a Cypher PK stream, and that's something we talk about, right, is when you come back to a LAN environment, it can be difficult, right? It really can. I think from an outside looking in, you know, you can think, well, why aren't these players performing like I watch them at home? Well, dude, it really is that comfort zone, right? Yeah. There is so many of these tiny little factors, and it could just be one thing, right? That mouse being just a little too slow, that mouse pad not being quite long enough. Guys, I would love to ask you, though, obviously, as we start getting ready to board this battle bus, let's talk about predictions. Viv, who do you think could walk away? What are your top 5?
I can't believe you've done this to me, Zeke. First of all, only limiting me to 5 teams.
I'm sorry!
Brother, I could have picked like 10 different duos that I think could possibly come first this weekend. It is seriously impossible, but I had to make a choice. Zeke forced me. So my top 5 for this weekend, who I think is going to place where, first and foremost, it hurt. It hurt not only put an EU team up there in first place, Sky and Scroll. I think they just look way too good in Major #1. I think the game plan that they have coming into the weekend, they talked about it. We know the adjustments that we have to make. We have some backup plans ready. Vico and Malabuka, again, an EU team there in second place. Here's the thing that scares me about Vico and Malabuka, is that we had this giant conversation around Vico being nervous, right? He woke up, he was like, dude, I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
He still played incredibly well day of. If we have Vico, who is an experienced person kind of coming into an environment like this, who is able to fully reset and still play well, I think they have to be a shoo-in for top 5. And then obviously I'm kind of rounding out my predictions with some NA teams, Cold and Rapid. Now they're uncontested. Way too good of a team to kind of place outside of the top 5 for me personally. Acorn and Bolts, also best IGL in the world as he's heard. And then I rounded my list out there with Curve and Venom, who a lot of people are kind of discounting. They're like, their strategy's not going to work on a stage like this. But I think Venom, he's always got something planned.
You never know what it's going to look like, right? And you're absolutely right. There was so many. It was really difficult, actually, to pick these top 5s that we came up with. And speaking of Vico right there, being nervous coming into it, we saw it on the cameras just a minute ago. What were they doing? They were like dancing. What they were doing. They're still doing it right now. Of course, I spoke to Vico yesterday. He likes to sing a little bit going into it, likes to calm his nerves, try and just get on the same wavelength as his team. But I want to talk about my top 5. A team that didn't feature in yours, Vivid, Shark and Teeny. I did do this before. Before I heard that they might be surprise contested by Epic Well and Pump, but I still think they can still do it. They proved that they can perform off spawn. Vico, Malabuka, too good of a team to not top 3, especially since their situation hasn't really changed too much in terms of contestation. And Sky and Scroll, you have to put them in there. They're going to be in that top 3 for me. And Acorn Bolts as well, of course. Dharm and Dimash, very, very similar lists, I suppose you could say, in that regard, because you can't ever count out Acorn. And Acorn in that upper bracket, then you have 2 bad games. They have some pretty unfortunate zones as well. A lot of those zones were pulling down to that south. So it just seemed like they got better throughout the day at actually dealing with those south zones. So as an EU fan, if I put my EU bias hat on, I'm kind of scared of Acorn and Bolts. They could be lifting that trophy at the end because they are just that good, and Acorn is just that good at leading.
Guys, I'm so hyped. I just heard the call. The games are ready to go. Let's get ready, Fortnite fam. This is the first game of the finals. Jacob PR, the best taco, and Levin 2K. Over to you.
This is it, the moment you guys have been waiting all weekend for. Championship Sunday. One team will be crowned the best in the world for this moment. 15 global championship spots and over $1 million in prize money.
Yeah, I mean, we're making eye contact right now, but Levin, all of these teams, they're aiming to go straight to the top with you, big fella. And I mean, it's exciting to think about the fact that they've had a couple of days not to prepare, but for some of these duos, the ones coming out of that lower bracket, they are going to have a little bit less time to adjust, but they still got to make it happen.
Absolutely, but I think when you look at the way the games played out yesterday, so much to learn. I think there's so many duos who, I think coming into the competition, we might not have even really been expecting much out of them, but they have showed up yesterday. It's about doing it today, though.
Yeah, and honestly, coming to this 3-day format, day one, nobody gets eliminated. It kind of leaves you thinking, where's the entertainment going to be? It was entertaining as can be. Any other event we've seen so far. Day two, where 25 teams were sent home. Heartbreaking moment, but again, it was cinema. And now we're here, 8 games instead of 6. And what does that do? What do you think that does to some of these players?
I mean, it's a long haul. I think the big difference is we've seen so many tournaments over the years where day one, you get the opportunity to reset, you get to watch some games back, jump into the next day. It's a completely different meta tournament feeling. You only get the halftime break today, Jacob Tackle. I mean, it is not much time to play with.
Yeah, and that's part of the difficulties behind it, right? Because typically you'd anticipate having that little bit of extra time for review, maybe a fill-in slot, you know, even some of the other pros willing to help assist. But now you have to question, was it worth me actually helping out some of these other teams? Because what if they decide, hey, my off spawn isn't going well, but I know what makes yours better, so why not challenge it?
Yeah, and that kind of makes me wonder, you know, we've seen superstar teams take over games and begin to run away with it. And now with 2 extra games, there's kind of that comeback potential. It's almost that mental stamina a lot of these teams and individual players are going to be forced to really deal with at the end of the day. But I got to maybe ask you guys, we saw some predictions on the desk.
I knew it was coming.
Got any predictions for us here?
I mean, I feel like there's so many amazing teams who their off-spawn situation looks favorable. They look like they could make great runs. I'm going to pick one from each region I'm really looking forward to. The first one from EU, I think Vico and Malabuka are looking good. Sneakily looking good in a way that I think a lot of people now are starting to look and say, that day one performance, Vico said he was nervous, they played with so much ease, and it was so impressive. And then on the NA side of things, Taco, I'm liking Cold and Rapid, man. Cold and Rapid. There's something about the aura about them that just inspires you.
It's something about the way they've been playing through 4 fields also. And when you think about a lot of the off-spawn contention that's taking place around them, they're one of the few teams on the outskirts of the map, but they still have an easier path inwards in comparison to those other duos surrounding them. Their surge opportunities are looking much more favorable. I'm right there with you. Cold and Rapid, 100% highlight for me. And now I'm just gonna sound like a copycat because Vico and Malabuka would have been the sly underdog team that I'm kind of looking at too for EU, because so many people, I think, just have that dependency on the Peterbot Poyo storyline, them potentially being uncontested now at Squibbly. It's hard to ignore Shark and Teeny and everything they've been able to accomplish through the years so far. But Jacob, ultimately, it's hard to really dictate what happens throughout the journey of 8 games, and we just know that all of these duos are expecting something different.
Yeah, honestly, coming into this one, I know you guys probably saw on Fortnite Competitive, I was instantly answered Cold and Rapid right out of the gates, and now watching all the action through the last 2 days, it almost has me scratching my head, because you mentioned Vico, Malabuka, Shark, and Teeny. They made it here through a contested wonky land, and now they're being able to play like themselves, a little bit more freedom, and then you even have Acorn and Bolts. I've never seen Acorn look so calm, cool, collected in my entire life. Bolts looking confident as well. This one's gonna be hard to predict.
Yeah, I mean, Acorn and Bolts, I think the way that you put it, Levin, in that interview was really said best. Everybody seems to just cap these guys. It's always, yeah, they're going to be top 3, but it's going to be the 3rd place. Yeah, they're going to be top 5, but it's going to be the 4th or 5th place. It's never number 1. And all I can think about is reflecting back to even Chapter 5. So many people have always counted Acorn out, but historically speaking, he delivers in the moments that he says that he's going to.
And what a day and time it would be to really show the world that they are winners. No better stage to do it on than this one here. I think the interesting conversation when it comes to contested versus uncontested teams, though, is as much as we know historically you want to be uncontested, it gives you the best chance of success. We've seen some of the players on the stage have unbelievable performances while being contested. Sharkantini, to talk about them, ooh, are they going to get surprise contested? What's going to happen there? I think even if they are, we've seen what they can do to some of the best players in the world while being contested at Wonkyland.
And part of that, I think, is also just building off of the fact that it's the time to elimination. Duos that are able to find those quick frags off spawn, they're going to be the ones that ultimately establish their surge off rip, and then they can just pick their movements after the fact. And that's what we really saw out of Sharkantini in day 1. Sure, game number 1 didn't exactly go their favor, but they tried to play it through a different method. The moment that they actually got up close and personal, we saw what happened after.
Yeah, and it kind of leads me to kind of like the next question about, we are talking so heavy about that first place. That's what we came for, $1 million prize pool, of course, but the 15 global championship spots. So if you find yourself in game 7, game 8, probably out of distance for that first place, you still have something to fight for.
Absolutely. And I think the interesting thing about us having 8 games here for the first time is we always, in a 6-game format, have this understanding of when do we start to panic? When do we have to really turn things around? When are the games really and truly running out for us here? At this point, you're going to just have to get a feel for it, right? You might be at game 4, things aren't going well. You still have 4 more games. That's a lot of games to start to come back and get some points on the board. And so it's a learning experience for us, it's a learning experience for these players, but the best of the best will rise to the top as always.
And we know the margin of error when it came even just the top 25 throughout the past 2 days of competition was you're realistically looking at maybe 1-2 lobbies. That's all that's necessary to fill that void and close the gap. But here in an 8-game format, top 15, the margin of error is that much slimmer. And we've already seen just how quickly paranoia can kind of ensue when you're suddenly realizing, hey, game 1, not for me. Games 2 and 3, all of a sudden, oh no, I'm at game 4 and I'm still not off spawn.
Yeah, and this is going to be kind of one of those things like game 1, you guys are talking about game 2. You know, Chino and Pablo, for example, a triple contested Sandy strip. They didn't necessarily play well in day 1. They fell to the lower bracket, right? Triple contested again at Sandy strip. But they had the 2 bad games in the beginning of the tournament and didn't necessarily go there well, but they were able to pick up the pace. I think as soon as these duos, these players are able to kind of play like themselves, comfortable, almost as if they're at home, that's when they're really going to find the success. And that's why I look at some of our veteran teams, the players that not only have been around Fortnite competitive for so long, but playing in person, playing at these lands, the Invitational, the Global Championship, even the Pro-Am kind of gets you that experience that you need to play on the big stage.
Absolutely, and I mean, we always talk about what's happening on the map, in the game. For a lot of these players, this crowd, their energy is going to be vital to success. They're going to need every single person in this building to be as loud as possible. So just to remind our players, people, Dusseldorf, make some noise!
I know you guys wanted more than, how are you going to let Levin be louder than all of you?
Dusseldorf, make some noise! Let's go alive.
They are fired up and ready to go. And honestly, I see why. You know, they got so many hometown heroes, players coming literally straight from Germany, playing on that big stage. And I've seen it throughout my many years watching Fortnite. When we go to these regions in person, their fandom is out of this world. I know everybody remembers the Global Championship, and this event here is going to be one to remember as well.
Absolutely. I mean, for so many of these players, game after game, it is just an otherworldly experience, being able to compete against the best. You look to your left, you look to your right, you look across the stage, and you see so many top players looking to do the exact same thing as you. I spoke to some of the players who are sitting at the top of the stage right next to the trophy. Some of them are saying, look, Levin, I mean, if we do well, it's not a long walk to go and pick it up. You don't want to watch another duo walk past you to lift that trophy up. You want to be the ones to look everybody in their eyes as you rise that trophy and put that crown on your head.
The first one is always so special, and granted, we have numerous Major 1 champions in the building participating in this competition here tonight, but everybody wants that moment of pride, the ultimate celebration, because you're not only confirming the trophy, but you're also establishing your seat for the Global Championship.
Yep, and I know we're still getting ready to go. You see the players on the stage, the stands. I even see Amar from the co-string, just letting everybody feel that energy. And that's why I like these in-person events, because everybody can go ahead and type who their favorite player is. You can go ahead and be in those chats, but when you're in here in person, these players hear you screaming their name. They hear you being a part of it all. They hear you showing your passion and giving that energy. And this is that moment you guys have all been waiting for. This is Championship Sunday. 8 games of full Fortnite competitive action where only one team will be able to plant their flag at the top of that summit and call themselves one of the best teams in the world. Let's get into the game.
You've had your introductions. These players have now had all weekend, and they're finally ready to show us exactly how they plan to get the party started. So many off spawns being considered around the map, but which ones are actually going to build and which ones are going to depart in an instant, we'll get to find out.
We're already seeing Riptides. We knew it was going to be uncontested. Focus and Thomas. That is going to remain true. But one we know, triple contested. We've seen it back-to-back days. Sandy Strip. You see that right there. They marched somewhere else on that drop map. Already surprises coming out with the Yamzo and Josh.
Yamzo and Josh, we know just how key these guys are going to be as far as impacting some of the top players in this lobby. Reason and Noah, looks like they're gonna swerve. They don't want the smoke off spawn. They want to give themselves a better chance of having a good first game.
And this is part of just trying to win the mental battles. You don't want to be immediately eliminated. If you recognize we got beat to the punch, we're better off just trying to establish ourselves elsewhere. But it's gonna be tough working with sticks and stones. We'll see how they come back. Chap Flixie, another team in a heavily contested area of the map. This south section over by New Sanctuary has been very busy all weekend.
Yep, we're already seeing a couple eliminations right off of the board, and it looks like Flixie was able to get that 4 spawn. Resigns is the first one that goes down. Flixie already starting off hot here, and he's looking to go back-to-back and wipe them off spawn completely.
And a perfect start to the tournament. Quick ride to get the momentum going. Not going to be an easy team to go up against, but that is how you play things out of spawn.
It's also going to prevent other duos from being able to immediately get that third-party opportunity. But Ritual, Agers, disaster has struck here in Game 1 at Latte Landing. And the issue right now, Ritual has nowhere to go. Reed, Cooper, obviously trying to hunt him down, but you also have to deal with the likes of Rainy and Nalu very close by. And so the opportunities to actually escape this north side position, they're just not there.
And this was already a POI where we didn't really need more Spanish thrown into the works. It was already a messy situation at times. They seem to come to a cool, but things are heating up. Not just at Latte, here at Battlewood as well. It's up to the young Curve to try and keep his duo alive in this first game.
He has to try to clutch up big with no shield already. He lands one shot, but it's not enough. In Game 1, the NA Central champions have just gone down.
This is not what they planned for. It's not what they prepared for. We spoke to Benno and he said we just need to, prepare ourselves mentally as best as possible. But no amount of mental preparation can prepare you for a shot like that, Taco.
King just came ready here today. Clearly riding off a little bit of momentum even from those matches in yesterday. You get that Victor Royale, and what could feel better for the confidence? But Nalu, that's also going to be a big strike here. Ritual's out of this.
first and second place in the NA Central Finals this season are down and out in game 1.
And here comes the third party coming in, Reet and Cooper. This is the team we thought would be a part of all these exchanges of surprise third party from Nalu and Rainy, but they're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for Reet and Cooper. And I think they know that he's a solo, at least for now, so they're trying to put the pressure down. They're trying to at least get closer and closer to this elimination. It's not just about the points, it's about the Storm Surge as well.
Reed's definitely looking to chase this one down, but for Cooper, that's who I really got in the back of my mind. 2023, everyone wants to kind of rule that Grand Championship out from him, but the fact of the matter is, Cooper's here to prove there's a reason why he won back then, and he's still got what it takes.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to hunt. We're seeing the effects of Latte landing. Nalu, even when you think you're worrying about the players in the POI who you're trying to fight, there's always potential for someone sitting up on them cliff tops to take shots inside. Thomas and Focus, they're in a scrap here south of Riptides.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough. Even if you start off uncontested, doesn't mean it's going to remain that way. Akira and Karama are trying to come over and crash the party, but Focus and Thomas, they got some early game shots. That's going to help their early game surge, give them a little bit of freedom, but you can see that they instantly disengage off. They don't want to fight this unless they absolutely have to. For Thomas, for Focus, it's about the little victories that they're looking to stretch into a mile.
For Thomas and Focus, too, they just know how this one tends to play out. Triple contested is just not worth it. Somebody else is always going to come into the mix. So Sky scrambling around. Battlewood Boulevard has just not gone favorably at all for any of our major champions for EU and NA.
And it looks like it was Yomzo and Josh that played spoiler. Scroll and Sky, they have played their game so consistently. There's so much footage you can go and watch to anti-scrap them, and it looks like that's exactly what Yomzo and Josh have done.
It seems like they're pulling out an old playbook strategy, kind of a teeny strat, dropping everywhere along the map, but Gino and Pablo seems to have left Sandy, but for right reason. It looks like they've taken down both Kanata and Victor V, being one of the only teams standing at Sandy Strip. You can see they already have that elimination onto Victor V, putting Kanata in such a pickle. They slide in, they take him out and send him right back to the lobby.
One of those moments where you really want to make sure you don't overheat if you are in Victor V and Kanata's position, but we'll see just how that changes up in game 2. Pollo and Peterbot rather take their time going fishing over at Squibbly Shores. It's been a bit more calm. We've seen so much action kind of hopping around the map, but Pete and Pollo, all they're really after is trying to see what else they can build.
And it's going to be a very pivotal game to see where Peterbot's mentality is at. We saw on day 1, game 1, he jumped into a fight too eagerly, got rattled a bit. It was the same story back last year in Leon at the Global Championships. Will he learn his lesson on the stage here today?
Alert from underneath. It doesn't look like it's going to work. That's Kiduo and Werix. They get pushed out. Mini Pio and Fakun, they're going to go ahead and take advantage and take control of all the pieces from underneath, forcing them further and further back into those tunnels, cutting off one of the only exits towards the top side of the map. And that's going to make them make a decision here. Do we want to continue to fight for the spot inside, or do you want to try to travel through one of those tunnels?
Camping out the teleporter or the porta potty can lead to some positive eliminations for any other players that might be struggling, looking for an escape from contention elsewhere. But it's still a difficult situation because when you're in the tunnels, other teams are going to know it, and they're going to wait for the moments that you start to leave.
Here at Frigid Fortress, you hear the crowd getting wild. Taco said it herself, go big or go home. And honestly, coming into this one, you know, I was like, they could win. I'm not sure if they're my top team to win, but after Vico said it on day 1, I was a little nervous. You saw how he played on day 1? That didn't look like he was nervous. Now they're here in Championship Sunday, uncontested. Let's see what they can do.
The key with this duo is we know individually they will have great solo performances. If they can piece things together and bring that synergy, it's going to be a scary sight for the lobby.
Well, Kira and Karama, they didn't get what they were after. Trying to see they get some elims onto Focus and Thomas over by Riptide, so they ventured back towards Battlewood Boulevard. And to remember, Sky Scroll, that was a duo that helped out Akira and Karama making it here in the first place. So it comes as no surprise that maybe some of those strategies might work against them here today.
Absolutely. That is always the risk when you're as successful as Sky and Scroll have been. Teamy looking for success of his own here.
Just kind of looking at the mini-map, wondering Where is Shark even at? It's almost like that Peter Box-esque situation where he's lurking by himself. Maybe he's just trying to get damage here. Not a full elimination, but he's going to get an opportunity here as he turns the corner. One shot onto Demas, and that's what you call a little success. You get the damage and you just keep it moving. Finally, we see where Shark was at, on top of the wonky land wheel. No surprise.
You absolutely take that exchange for Demas and Dom. It's a pesky little fly on the wall situation. Shark will be more than chuffed with that 45 tag.
But I think it was a great way that Shark and Teeny split the responsibility of approach. You let Teeny do all the sneaking around, and you've got the bird's eye view off that Surge Tower, so you know that you don't have to worry about actually being challenged right away from a third party. Minori and Darkos, though, outskirts of the map. Liam and Jace, they had ample opportunity to showcase exactly what kind of fighting capabilities they were able to pull it out in yesterday's competition, but these are some big teams coming into play here on the global stage.
Yeah, these are two teams that we're going to be seeing interact with each other quite a bit today. Both of their destinies potentially tied hand in hand. For Liam and Jace, Jace in particular, this is going to be the toughest lobby he has ever played in. Hasn't played in a major final over in NA, but there is nothing more major than this summit.
I know we haven't seen the full map yet, but I don't like where that one's going. Up towards Wonky Land, up towards the mountain on the north, and this is where, if you're a team, Taco, I would imagine you're gonna have to start preparing for the end game and what's to come.
You think so, but for Yapko and Panzer, they're trying to see if they can shut out Nalu and Rainy from even making that approach. They want to see if they can try and utilize some of this early Storm tank, but if they can get the damage done, Rainy will be dropped the moment that he tries to go for the escape, so that's going to be the first elimination confirmed here. And for poor Nalu, despite having 2 elims himself, things just got too scrappy, and now he's just trying to see if he can outlast where Yapko and Panzer are.
And this is clearly a big part of Yapko and Panzer's strategy for today. You saw Panzer was playing aggressive towards Nalu earlier when he was in Latte Landing. This is more of the same from this duo, and I would not be surprised if this becomes a repetitive story between these two duos today.
I do like this decision from Yapko and Panzer to disengage. Zone is moving all the way towards the west. You can just stay in front of a lot of the teams. You can turn around and do exactly that, what he's doing. Backtracking, getting Surge, and just keeping it going in a progressive manner over towards the zone. But you got to be careful, because it's not only Nolly that you have to worry about, it's Cold and Rapid as well towards Painted Palms.
Problem there for Yapko and Panzer. I don't think they realized that Cold and Rapid were actually sneaking about, coming all the way down from 4 fields. Paradise Palms might be eaten up here shortly, but for Thomas, that early delay from Akira and Karama over by Riptides has clearly impacted the way that they wanted to actually move around the map, and they are being held yet again by the same gentle mates. Akira and Karama realize focus is out. This is a solo. If we can get the additional points, all the better.
222 below the damage threshold. Exactly what I was thinking. You're going to need some damage to close that gap. A playmaker from Thomas, but Karama shuts it down.
A big wake-up moment for Akira there. Very fortunate. Karama did not lose his cool.
You just have to think that those initial shots from Thomas, they weren't warning shots. He was letting you know he meant business. The way that things have started to develop over towards Sandy Strip, a little bit of a slower move. Minori and Darkos are not trying to rattle the hornet's nest here. Chino and Pablo.
That's how we're starting today's highlight reel. It's going to be a fun 8 games, people. Sky and Stroll looking to begin that journey to recovery. Both players back in the game. Both players looking to put themselves in the type of spot we've seen them in so often. Up on Surge, good when it comes to their loot, trying to get some heals back, and a late rotation into the safe zone when needed.
Yeah, that's got to be a good heads-up play by Sky. Not only to get his teammate back, but he able to get eliminations. But they're getting jumped on right now. 400 above. Troll trying to answer the call. Underneath, he's going ahead and taking a little bit of height advantage. Not trying to give up any advantages in a fight like this. They're the only two teams this far out of zone. You see the Fizz-Miss. They're going to use it to disengage, but Sky turns back. Gets one knock. Gets the elimination as well. That Siphon is going to keep him alive.
I mean, you said they got jumped on. They were the ones doing the jumping. Quickly regained control of that fight and now sitting in another dominant position.
That was all just about the recovery point. We knew that they were going to need some form of a comeback after starting off shaky. And now you get the reboot, you get eliminations to go with it. A pure refresh that's going to allow them to make this dead side rotation later into the zone.
Fizz-Miss with the shockwave, they realize, hey, we've already stayed a ton of time in the zone, rightfully so. Scry had to get Scroll back into the game, so even though they're above the damage threshold, they want to try to minimize the amount of storm damage they're taking so it doesn't become a factor later on.
Juice showing big time here between himself and Badil. Everybody's been seeing it out of Badil, that's for sure. So many solo clutches, but Ju, you gotta remember, he's willing to throw some shots too.
Chino and Pablo. Last we saw them, they were chasing down Kanata and Victor V, the NA West champs. Now we see him 500 above the damage threshold, positioned well inside of the zone. But now Scroll finds himself in a tough spot. Sky is down. He has to try to return the favor, and he's able to take down LB Works. But the pressure is not slowing down. Multiple teams and players firing off in this direction. But the blessing is here, Taco. Scroll drops the slap pizza, and he's healing up inside of the zone.
I thought they'd have a chance to do a deeper west side wraparound, but it seems like they try to just cut straight to the center of that next zone. Too much congestion has now led to more problems.
And he'll stay alive, Taco, but at what cost? He's lost his teammate, he's lost most of his builds, and he's not working with much as far as the heals go. Scroll is going to have to bring out a solo masterclass if he has any chance of getting serious points on the board here.
Cold and Rapid underneath. 96 above the damage threshold. We saw how messy it was at 4 Fields not too long ago. They have to rotate in from the eastern side, and great damage on Yapko and Panzer. They're immediately answering that Storm Surge question.
Problem now, though, is will Yapko and Panzer be able to even answer back, or will they just get lobbied? It's not just Rapid and Cold, it is the entire teams, all of them located on the south side of the map. And Yapko Panzer, they are down and out for the count. Free elimination there for Cold, and he's got to be feeling real nice about it. But now poor Liam, you hear the audio cue of these bodies being eliminated right in front of you, and yet you have to make that same rotate.
Fortunate enough that Cold and Rapid, they set their sights on that next zone. A long rotation they will have to make, but one that will be possible, especially if they can find the right timing. These guys ain't gonna worry about that though. Wow. Sitting in a pretty position to just take shots at whoever they please.
Get to see the other side of the coin though for what was happening. Yapko Panzer dealing with Vico Malabuca on top of Cold and Rapid. I mean, the ending was practically inevitable. Great shots from Vico Malabuca, and I know that he claimed nerves, but he also said to all of us when we happened to bump into him, I play best when I'm nervous.
Uh-oh, as we tune in to the Kings of NA, Peter Pot is down, Pollo's alive, and I'm not sure he's in a position he could even work for the revive. This zone is just eating him alive. The longer and longer he stays back there, he has to shockwave out now. Top 27, no placements in this game have been getting, and he's barely above the damage threshold. Pollo spotted out by multiple players towards the backside of zone. He has the farthest journey to go. Can he make it?
Pollo is no stranger to making magic happen on this stage. But here in game one, there is still so much top competition standing in between him and a good placement.
And Scroll is going to be one of those competitors, even representing as a solo. Reet, Cooper, will he be able to make it to their body loot? No, Pick's going to shut that one down. Unfortunately for Scroll, we'll have to close off the wall, and we get to even see where Reason and O'Reilly are trying to find some of their success. Cringe getting dropped, not realizing that that layer was already occupied.
The Germans are getting comfortable already in game one, and they're not going to stop. You see them moving towards the front side of things. They might even want to try and play hype this game if they really, really are feeling it. Regardless, Reason and Noah are here to play in this endgame.
Wow, Scroll in the feed gets another elimination onto Ozone. This is one great solo run from game one to start to kind of build that confidence. Tiggs at the top of the mountain, Saya, Scary's there as well. Poyo finds himself elevated but taking damage. Everybody's gonna have a rough time traveling through this zone. Drew and Vidil, 84 below. They're feeling the pressure as well. Shockwave's coming out, but Storm Surge is active. They need 127 damage, and they need it now. They can only take about 3 or more ticks, and it's gonna be Ju who makes the play, gets the shot, and gets him above.
They can also hope that just one more player goes down, because even at the just above threshold point, they still just don't have enough. These monumental moments where they need to show exactly how far they can take it. But Rapid, Cold, doing a great job controlling a little bit of a less occupied layer, and they're always looking to punish the backside of zone.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what approach do Rapid and Cold have to today's games. We saw a surprise hype play from them day one, game one, and now a surprise hype play from Poyo here as a solo, looking to just use this position to potentially find a refresh, someone whose box he can jump into and get a refresh. Reason has gone down and Noah will quickly follow. The lobby is really starting to shake up here.
Through the fire and the flames, we carry on because only one can be left standing at the end of the day. Vico, Malibuca, they're climbing up towards high ground as well. As soon as somebody realizes that Poyo is a solo, they're going to get the green light to go. Ju finds the elimination on the mini Pio, but instantly it's taken down. Not able to really utilize the siphon. They're all trying to make it up, but there's a new king on high ground. Pump has made his way above.
But Scroll just sitting inside his own box. He's not had too many instances of catching that breath of relief. He'll utilize a lot of his heals, but now Cold and Rapid, a duo as strong as ever. They've been hanging out on that secondary height for a while here, but from the front side position, Teeny and Shark have decided height is theirs for the taking. Looking back now, they've already overcome.
Uncontested has never felt so good for Shark and Teeny. We know what they can do if somebody lands at their drop spot. Let's see what they can unleash here. They already have the high ground. Teeny, 4 eliminations, and immediately putting pressure down onto Gino and Pablo. That second height team, Acorns, being forced down. Everybody's being squished closer and closer together.
And you can see on the lower side of the table, Dom and Demus, they're trying to establish something that will give Shark and Teeny a run for their money in this game. It's about these two duos and everybody in between who will drop down or fall into this trap. Cold and Rapid, they need to be careful now. The pressure is being applied and they can't handle this player right now. They need to get off of it, and Cold will do just that.
No other options but to forfeit on Hyde and Cold. It cost them everything. They're out of here. Scroll still has a solo. What business does he have in this lobby? 3 eliminations and so many placement points. He is racking up the count.
We are witnessing probably one of the greatest solo clutches of all time, but can it last? Shark and Teeny are finally dropping down. They know this game is so close to being finished, and they want to be the last one standing. Pressure on the Shadow and Virgo. Karam and Akira, they find Scroll. They take him down. They end the legendary run.
They have been menaces since the start of this game, and they will look to continue that streak now. Demus and Dom, they have control, but then they lost it, and now they've regained it again. Shadow and Virgo sent back to the lobby, but the Kira will fall as well.
Darwin Demus just here to remind everyone who's actually in control when it comes to the low ground front side. Chino looking back. Chino takes out Darn just like that. Chino might be able to bring this one home, but still, as a solo, what's left?
Wasn't able to get any of the match, so he gets taken down from it. Shark, Teeny, the future is here! They take game 1 and put themselves on top!
It's everything that everyone has been waiting for, and the fact they came to deliver on the first game of finals, that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Everybody wondered if the young Shark would step up on the stage, and he absolutely will. What does he have to say about it all, Frankie?
Shark, your first VR in a grand final. How does it feel?
Normal.
It just feels like a normal day for you. Teeny, I know you've experienced this before, but what's it like doing it with Shark?
It's amazing, it's easy.
It's amazing, it's easy. You got the timing exactly right as to when to take height. Was there a point you thought it maybe looked too messy?
No, it looked perfectly clean. The game was full on easy mode. We pulled every zone and yeah, just won the game.
Did you get lucky though when the zone pulled down the mountain?
Yeah, we did. We got lucky with zones.
Do you need to get lucky again, though, in order to win more?
No.
Okay, then. Shark, I'll just ask you one more thing. Is there anything you'd like to say to this crowd here in Düsseldorf?
We will win this.
You'll win this, okay. I think Düsseldorf heard you loud and clear. We're going to head to a break. When we come back, game 2.
I got hit with that one. I'm popping a med bit. Wait, short. Got 6 builds. No, max up.
Wait, if you're mid, wait.
100! 100! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fortnite fam, welcome back to the FNCS Summit. Day 1 of finals, game 1. And I feel like I'm watching a boop stream. Sharkatini come out and get a victory royale in game number 1. This is not a drill. This is really bad. Of course, it's really good for them, but man, what a way to kick off game number 1.
Saw Skyas and Scary going up on high. The Spanish fans are going crazy, but look who was lurking in the backside, Teeny and Shark. This was a really important game for them to get right, because not only were they uncontested, we hinted at it earlier, potentially that surprise contestation, but they also got that zone at the end of the game. Huge performance from them when it mattered most. And I was on Bootstream earlier. I said, watch out, game 1, Sharkatini, they're going to win it. And look what's happened. So see if they can continue. I hope they can.
Man, sometimes it looks so hard to play competitive Fortnite. Like we saw a dude that was kind of just chilling up on the higher ground. Sharkatini are seemingly like nowhere near in a position to go ahead and contest the higher ground. But the miss comes in, the overdrive comes in, and all of a sudden they go up like 20 layers and they're contesting the higher ground. Just a super sick play for them. Happy to see the guys doing well.
So many duos, like so many duos. just had little things here pop off performances. I want to let you on a secret, though. Of course, Sharkatini got themselves a victory royale, but they are not currently in first place. That's actually going over to Darm and Deemish. This is why we had to talk about them at the start of the show. Again, there's like, it's like, again, I don't want to use the word dark horse because that's not what this team is. This is a tier 1, up in front, in your face, triple digits after game number 1 team.
I mean, a 10+ elimination game felt like something we hardly saw in the upper and the lower bracket. And technically speaking, right, those lobbies should have been a little bit easier than the finals that we have here today. First game, the guys who were kind of calling themselves underdogs, the guys that kind of entered the scene just last year, are in first place. 11 eliminations, controlling, running the low ground. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I just spoke about it for Sharkatini. They needed to make the most of this game as well, but for slightly different reasons. Yes, we know they land towards that northwest side of the map, but in a different way they needed to make the most of this game. The reason why these guys needed to make the most of this game was that Sky and Scroll were just down to an individual Scroll. These guys are so good on the low ground, and typically on low ground, it's Sky and Scroll running the show. These guys have to play a couple of layers above, but because that low ground was free for them, they could then show what they could do. So for a different reason, they really needed to make that game count, and what a way to do it. These guys are going to be fantastic on low ground, and if Sky and Scroll also, again, continue to fail to make the end game as a duo, they'll be running the show.
I got to see those standings one more time, man. So many different things. That was just game number 1. Teeny Shark, remember they got that VR second place, but look right behind him, Chino, Pablo, Wingo. Chino kind of put in a situation there just to be by himself for just a moment, but you know, man, Viv, I'm looking at this, and you said a name. You mentioned a name, Anymatter. We were both going crazy, Sky and Scroll. So let's think back to the start of this game, right? Gets lurked on by Zoe, suddenly has to reboot, and then Scroll goes on the run of his life, Viv.
What a roller coaster of emotions for all of the Sky and Scroll fans out there. Yeah, the reboot was absolutely clutch, right? We know Sky was kind of left to his demises as a solo, but potentially the most MVP move of the game was him going ahead and rebooting Scroll, because like you mentioned, Zeke, after he was left as a solo, it just didn't stop it. This is an incredible performance. I was kind of mentioning after the reboot came in and these guys were a duo, I was like, man, if they do well this game after how bad the early game has gone, just go ahead and wrap it up, because it feels like these guys are just going to win the competition, because this by no means should have been a good game for them.
I think the way to sum up that is, you know the meme where it's like, it's so over, we're so back, it's so over, we're so back. That was like the way that game was going down off spawn. We're so, it's over. Okay, it's all right, we got the reboot. Oh no, one of them goes down, it's so over. Oh no, Scroll is solo clutching, down to 1 HP, down to 1 build. Oh no, it's so over. Oh no, he's found a refresh. It's like he just had the answers to every single problem throughout that game, and that's why this team are one of the favorites to win this competition, because although we know how fantastic they are as a duo, a common theme when it came to them winning FNCS in Major 1 for EU was their solo clutching ability. And look out for that from both sides as well. Both of them are so good individually that you could put either of those guys in Scroll's shoes right there, and they would make the same plays happen.
What I love about that point, Minnie, is the fact that, like you say, on EU, now we've taken a step farther, the farthest step we can, international competition, and they are still showing us why they are favorites in EU. Viv, I gotta come to you really fast though. Cold and Rapid schmoovin' in that last game. Game number 1, strong start, of course. Still needs some work to be done, but
Bye.